Hey guys, how you doing? So interesting sort of thought this one for this little bit of an episode. So I've actually been wow, this is like second vlog in a couple of days. Anyway, so I was driving home from. So I managed to. Well, originally I was going to make a vlog about mixed messages that come out of society at the moment. But I want to cover that on probably a different one. Hello, are you coming up to Cat? Come on, come on, come on, come. Look at this. I get someone. He's actually trying to cat at the moment. Anyway, so I was driving home, so I was able to get out and have a swim, and down at the ocean bath, which I wasn't expecting to do because officially they're closed. But as I said, that's a topic for another video. But I want to talk about an incident that happened, and now he's had enough. That on my way home from that, so, and it got me thinking about where we all find ourselves at the moment, but also who we are, like as a species and as a people. So, I was driving home, going through Newcastle, and there was, I came to a set of lights. I was coming up towards a set of lights, wasn't quite there yet, and there was this bus that was sort of pulled out, but sort of stopped as well, and I was kind of like, okay, that's a bit odd, so I slowed down. Anyway, and I noticed that there was a guy so it's a divided roads, there's median strip there, and there was a guy who was on the median strip, and there was a lot of glass on the ground around him, and he was sort of seated on the ground but sort of like holding his head in his hands, and it looked like he might be hurt, and I couldn't figure out, like, did the bus hit him, or because there was a bus stopping, and I'm looking at it and going, what do I do? And it was interesting, sort of the reactions that went through my head, and I feel this is something that we all think about, because it's like, is it my problem? That's one of the things that go through your head, and then it's like, there was nowhere for me to safely stop. I want to put this out as well. There's the roads are not exactly busy, but there's nowhere to safely pull over, because it's a sort of like a high walled sort of median strip, and there's no parking on the other side of the road, and the lane I was in was blocked. Anyway, but as I drove off, and we can't talk, we can't even touch our mobile phones while we're driving, like even in the car with it turned on, you can't even touch your phone. So I was like, okay, well, and I sort of, well, I can't stop. So I kept driving, and I'm like, part of me goes, well, just forget about it, there's nothing you can do. But then it's like, then I thought to myself, we always talk about, and you see it a lot at the moment, about people having, be proactive, be positive, and stuff like that. And it's people are concerned about, and I've expressed concerns that I have about the world and how we are treating each other. And it's sort of like, well, be the change you want to see, and that, ow, and that phrase sort of really rang through my head really, really loudly. It was like, be the change you want to see in the world. And as I said, unfortunately, it took me about a couple of minutes before I found somewhere to pull over. But then, I pulled over, called through to emergency services, and were like, look, I saw this dude, explaining what I'd seen, where it was, location as best I could, and then they sort of went, yeah, okay, all right, they'll send somebody to check it out. So they sent a police and ambulance there to check him out. And they followed up with a phone call with me later on, just saying, they got to him, and they were just sort of confirming injuries and what I'd seen, if I'd seen anything. I said, look, I just saw a guy looking like he was hurt. And as I said, it made me really think about that whole thing of what do we do in times when we see things that we're not sure about? Do we, and look, I'm not saying I'm a perfect human, far from it. I am very much not perfect, very much like not a person to role model off. I'm totally not. But it really sort of did that thing is that words are all well and good. Like when you see, and funny enough, that makes me think of like keyboard warriors and stuff like that. It's all well and good to put words out there, but it's what you do with those words and how you live those words. And sort of some Stoic philosophies as well of, you know, don't talk about change, make a change. So don't talk about how concerned you are about humanity and, you know, about where it's going or what it's not doing unless you're willing to actually step up and do something. And I just want to talk about it, and that's where it all starts. It all starts with those little things of going, no, I'm not gonna just let that go by anymore. I'm not gonna let that pass. I'm not going to just sit back and watch, you know, and let events unfold. You can have an influence on them. Just a small one can make a difference, and having that idea of just a small, tiny impact. I mean, at the end of the day, I have no idea what happened to this guy. I don't know. All I know is that in the end, that emergency service got to him. Okay, that's it. That's all I know. That's all I know. It's probably all I'll ever know. But I had a choice where I could either not do anything at all, or I could choose to live the idea that we can't just be passengers to our own destiny anymore. We actually have to be part of that and be active in that. So yeah, I don't really know what the point of that was, but it was just something that really struck with me. Then I wanted to share that with you. So yeah, there you go. Okay, all right. I have 2 cats that are hungry, I think, so I'm going to go feed them. And hope you guys are all doing well. And I'll catch you guys later. Okay, just a quick one. Alright, bye.